Expertise is the most important fuel for our economy. Top-level expertise in particular. So whenever we see the chance to develop such expertise, we must grab it with both hands. We now have such a chance in the heart of the EU region with high-quality centers of expertise in Maastricht. Maastricht University is home to the Maastricht Brain Imaging Center, the MBIC. The MBIC forms part of the Faculty of Psychology and Neuroscience and enjoys an international reputation for the interpretation of brain images. This center carries out research into a wide variety of brain diseases. The MBIC could take a prime international position if it becomes home to the most advanced and very strongest MRI scanner. Dr. Rainer Goebel, Professor of Cognitive Neuroscience at Maastricht University, carries out groundbreaking brain research with an international team, both fundamental and applied research.
If we have these new machines, we basically can, with a much higher spatial resolution, a much higher precision, into the brain. And we can read what's going on in the brain with a fine-grained level of detail, which was unprecedented till now. And that will allow us to investigate the brain in a completely new way, which opens up opportunities for basic neuroscience, but also potentially for new medical and clinical applications.
The German town of Jülich, 30 kilometers from Maastricht, already has such a scanner. However, the Forschungszentrum Jülich focuses on a different branch of MRI research, the actual production of the images. Jülich was awarded the Nobel Prize in 2007 and is the world leader in the production of images. This research group is led by Professor John Shah.
The point is that MRI is a very interdisciplinary business. We are going to concentrate on everything regarding the hardware, everything up to the point that you get the image. In Maastricht, the focus of the work will be what you do with the images once you get them. So post-processing of the data to get the information out.
Together, the Forschungszentrum Jülich and the MBIC make a formidable team. After all, two kinds of expertise are needed for MRI research. Expertise in both the production of the images and their analysis.
We cannot just say we go there and do their one scan in a week or so. We need kind of the machines around, because the high-field machines are not simple machines which you just push a button and you get your scan, but you need to have hours, if not days, to prepare optimal scans. So that means for one good data set, you might work weeks or months. And that we cannot simply then share. We need then the machines here at our side. But the benefit is that we can exchange what we learn about how to improve the hardware and the software, and that we can exchange.
To remain a global leader in brain research, it is essential that the MBIC is able to purchase the Tesla 9.4. There are only 3 of these fMRI scanners in the world. They produce extremely powerful and ultra-strong magnetic fields. This advanced piece of equipment produces crystal-clear images of the anatomy and functioning of the brain, right down to the molecular details. The resolution is comparable with that of the latest HD televisions and shows exactly what goes on inside the brain. Solving the puzzle of the functions of the brain is essential, as around 40% of all diseases are caused by anomalies in the brain. The close collaboration between MBIC and Jülich therefore signals the start of a unique project. The research possibilities are so spectacular that the project has been named Brains Unlimited.
From calculations, we can predict that some diseases, for example, early diagnosis of multiple sclerosis, of Alzheimer and things like that, will strongly benefit from these new machines.
These machines are also give possibilities to trace effects which arise from possibly cancer, also from arteries which are clogged. All those kinds of things are possible, and indeed that would be also a huge saving.
And if you can push back the onset of Alzheimer's, and we know that we can do that if we can detect it early enough, You're talking about savings of billions of euros, and you have to bear in mind the benefit not only to the patient but also to the patient's families of having those extra 3-5 years of disease-free.
It is not only scientists for whom this means a great leap forwards. The pharmaceutical industry can also use it to develop more effective medicines. Patients benefit from improved and pain-free diagnosis. Psychologists and educationalists gain new insights into behavior and learning processes, and economists can unravel human decision-making processes. Such a superscanner is also of great interest to hardware and software companies.
We want to attract other companies and spin-off companies which create themselves with their own money new jobs in this area here.
Maastricht University has chosen Brains Unlimited as a spearhead of innovation. This is, however, a very expensive project. Purchasing the superscanner is just the first step. Laboratories will also be required, as well as a suitable premises for the specialist staff. The project will cost just under 30 million euros. Of this total, 18 million will be made available through university research funds and grants. More than 10 million euros is therefore still needed to fund the fMRI scanner.
If Maastricht wouldn't do this, I think they miss a big chance. Especially, this is not very often the case, especially because here are two competent institutions which are completely complementary. And this means that we are working in competition, we can really collaborate and put our different skills together. And this gives us a chance together to reach on the top position in the world.
Maastricht University is looking for partners in order to proceed with this important and groundbreaking project. In this context, partnership with Brains Unlimited means joining the researchers and board of Maastricht University in having a share in highly qualified brain research at a global level. This unique opportunity is within reach.